Hello everyone. From this class on, I will share some life and death problems which are very simple and common. So let's firstly look at this life and death problem on the game board on the right hand side. We can see that this group of white stones are surrounded by the black stones, and now it's white's turn to step. Where can it live? Well, here we can see that there is a symmetrical relationship between this 2, 4, 6 and 6, 8, 10. So we see that when there is a symmetrical shape, placing at the middle is the way that the white can live. For example, at this problem, white is going to place here to save the white stones and be alive. If black attempts to place here, then white will just block, and black goes here and white continues to block. In this case, this group of white stones is alive because of the strategy of going in the middle when there is a symmetrical shape. The next problem we can see on the left hand side, the black stones are surrounded by white stones, and now it's black's turn to step. In this case, since it is on the corner and black has this kind of shape, we see that placing here is the correct way, because if white attempts to destroy black's eyes by placing here, then black can extend and make another real eye on the side so that white cannot place. You can see that this is forbidden, and if white attempts to block, then black can just go here to eat this white stone, to eat 26, so that this group of black stones is alive. In another case, by placing here, if white attempts to destroy the eye on the side, then black can make two eyes by placing here on 27, so that there are two real eyes, you can see, and white cannot place inside those eyes. So in this case, by placing at A2, black is alive. Now let's look at another very simple problem. Let me firstly step and just on this right hand side, we see that again the white stones are surrounded by black stones, and it's white's turn to step first. It seems that there is no way of making those stones alive, because we see that there is a black 17 and there is a 1 here to limit the space that white stones can be alive. However, in this case, the best step is placing at S18, which is here, the 20 step, and black can now, if black goes here to attempt to destroy the real eye for white, then white can simply go here to block, and we can see there is a situation where if black sticks or connects, white is able to capture those stones, and if white eats this white stone, then white can go here to block, and there are two real eyes as we can see on the corner, so that this group of white stones is alive. If black tries other strategies like going in here, white can just block, and it's the same situation. So this step is the most important step to notice. Another problem on the left side corner, we can see, let me first get it straight here. Yeah, so again, the black stones are surrounded by white, but the strategy or tactic of living is by placing at this step. So this is very similar to the last question or problem on this side. Remember, black is also going to be able to be alive by placing a diagonal move, and if white attempts to go here to destroy the eye, then black can extend here to make a real eye. If white goes here, then black can go here to make two real eyes on this corner. So those are very simple problems that get the idea of life and death problems on the game board. And each of the problems that I just presented represents a type of life and death problems on the corner. And on the next board, let us see some of other problems. For example, this problem is a little bit harder, but let me firstly get it straight. So it's like this. Yeah, so again, those four white stones are surrounded, and it seems that it cannot escape and it can only make itself alive on this corner. However, the space is very limited, as you can see here. But white is able to use some strategy of expanding the space of living on this corner. For example, it now goes at b5, which is here. Then black hangs and white descends. In this case, we see that white can be alive, because if black also wants to go here, then black can block, making a real eye at here, so that we can see white is able to live under this situation. If black attempts to go here to destroy and limits white's space for living, white can also go like this to make its stones alive. So those are the first 5 problems that we're going to present, and in the next section I will continue to introduce to you some other problems and that represent other types of life and death problems on the game board. Thank you.